Have you ever looked up at the stars on a dark night and wondered, do we truly understand this universe? Or is it hiding secrets just beyond our reach? In countless ancient civilizations, there is one perspective that has been largely overlooked or forgotten by mainstream historians, and that is this: the knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos are not only explored through technology, but also through spirituality, intuition, and ancient revelation. Today, we will uncover part of this mystery, a mysterious wisdom that has deeply influenced the course of history and might still offer us profound insights in the present day. This is not just a story of the past, but a gateway to the reality of our existence. As we delve into this topic, you will realize that many seemingly inexplicable phenomena are actually tied to an ancient system of knowledge, one that is waiting to be awakened deep within each of us. This wisdom isn't just hidden in ancient texts and legends, but also lies in the smallest corners of our daily lives, waiting for us to discover. Today, we will explore a forgotten riddle that touches on profound philosophical ideas, mysterious rituals, and hidden powers. It was once an unquestionable truth in ancient civilizations, but for various reasons, it has been abandoned in the rivers of time. So, are you ready to dive into this enigmatic realm and search for your own answers? This video will reveal a hidden part of history and open the door to deeper wisdom that still applies to us today. You might ask, why were these teachings hidden? And why do they still carry such immense power? As we continue, we will answer these questions and guide you through the mist of history and spirituality, uncovering the forgotten secrets. Historical philosophical background. Let us rewind thousands of years. Our ancient ancestors possessed a unique way of perceiving the world, one that was far more complex than we may understand today. Whether in ancient Egypt, Babylon, or Maya civilization, almost every ancient culture left behind profound traces of wisdom. This wisdom was often described as mystical knowledge, or truths revealed by the divine. These civilizations' sages not only mastered deep philosophy, but also understood how to communicate with the energies of the cosmos, even influencing the material world through spiritual practice. The most famous of these systems is the mysticism of ancient Egypt. The Egyptian priests and scholars, through their understanding of astronomy, geometry, and spiritual practices, created the magnificent pyramids, temples, and a complex system of symbols. These, far from being mere monuments, were embodiments of cosmic wisdom. The pyramids, for example, were not just tombs, they were energy fields meant to protect the soul, reflecting an understanding of death and rebirth that transcended time. These sacred structures seem to hide secrets that still elude modern science, pointing to a deeper, hidden knowledge. Similarly, the ancient Greek philosophers also explored the relationship between the cosmos and human existence. In his Republic, Plato proposed the idea of the world of ideas versus the world of perception, suggesting that the true nature of the world was not the material reality we perceive, but a higher, intellectual domain. Aristotle, in his Metaphysics, discussed the essence of being, asserting that everything in existence is composed of form and matter. These philosophical concepts, in many ways, resonate with the ancient Egyptian wisdom, both attempting to understand and reveal the laws of the cosmos. But why did this wisdom fade or become misunderstood over time? As history progressed, many of these teachings were buried or lost due to religious dominance, political oppression, or the rise of technological revolutions. What was once universal truth became distorted or even forgotten, deemed either superstition or outdated. Yet, some of these teachings remained, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be rediscovered. Among these are the spiritual laws, or cosmic wisdom, that once guided ancient civilizations. These laws were not mere scientific principles, but were deeper, more elusive, acting as guides to understand the human soul and the cosmos. The clues left behind in ancient texts, symbols, and rituals still await our exploration. Are these teachings still valuable today? Why have they been shrouded in mystery for so long? These are the questions we will explore as we dive deeper into the heart of these ancient laws. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What are these forgotten wisdoms? Why have they remained buried for so long, yet still resonate with so much power? The answer lies in the ancient laws of the cosmos. These cosmic laws are not just the physical laws like gravity or energy conservation that we are familiar with. They are much deeper and more mysterious. They are the unseen forces that govern life, thoughts, and the soul. These cosmic laws are a series of principles that govern the flow and change of everything in existence. They act as the hidden framework of the universe. For instance, ancient mystics often spoke of the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like, a principle not only rooted in the mystical realm, but also closely related to modern psychological theories about resonance. Let us take a moment to reflect on this law of attraction in practical terms. Many of us encounter this phenomenon in life. When you are feeling low, it seems everything around you falls apart. When you are in a positive mindset, the world seems to mirror that positivity. This is an example of the cosmic law at work. Ancient Egyptian priests were aware of this connection between inner states and outer realities, referring to it as the mirror of the soul. This concept deeply influenced later philosophical schools, including the Greeks. But this law is not just relevant on a personal level, it extends to societies and even the cosmos itself. As Plato famously said, all things have their form, suggesting that everything in the world is not random, but rather follows certain eternal principles. In the eyes of ancient wisdom, the universe was not chaotic, it operated under cosmic laws, and we each played a role in this grand cosmic play. So, how do these laws relate to our daily lives today? The answer lies in our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Ancient wisdom teaches us that each choice, each thought, and each emotion sends out ripples into the universe. These thoughts and emotions, even though subtle, shape the reality we experience. For example, in many spiritual traditions, it's believed that words hold immense power. This isn't just about linguistic communication, but about the spiritual energy carried by each word spoken. Every phrase, every word is an expression of energy, creating unique vibrations in our surroundings. The ancient sages understood this and used rituals, mantras, and meditation to channel these energies. Today, this insight is reflected in what we now call positive affirmations and psychological conditioning. But the key challenge with these laws is understanding that they are not simple rules. They require us to rethink how we view reality. As ancient sages understood, the cosmos is not something to be observed passively, it is a living entity that we interact with daily. The more we attune ourselves to these laws, the more we can consciously influence the outcomes in our lives. As we dive deeper into these cosmic laws, we realize that they are not always straightforward. They are multidimensional and often require a higher level of understanding. The true challenge lies not only in understanding them, but in applying them correctly in our everyday lives. One such cosmic law is the law of causality, often phrased as everything has a cause and effect. It echoes the concept of karma in Buddhism. This law suggests that every action, no matter how small, will eventually return to us in some form. However, the deeper meaning of causality goes beyond the simplistic idea of reward and punishment. It is a cosmic cycle of growth and evolution. Many people mistake this law as something that merely punishes or rewards behavior. However, true causality is not about retribution, it is about growth. Ancient Egyptian priests emphasized that through introspection and spiritual practices, one could transcend the superficial cause and effect and enter a state of liberation. This state of liberation, often referred to as enlightenment, enables individuals to rise above the karmic cycle, seeing beyond the immediate consequences of their actions. In modern life, we often fall into the trap of blaming external circumstances for our struggles. We might think, why is this happening to me? But if we reframe this through the lens of causality, we begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Every challenge presents us with a chance to transcend old patterns and evolve. By recognizing this, we free ourselves from being victims of our circumstances and become conscious creators of our own fate. Now, let us turn to another powerful law, the law of the mirror of the soul. This law suggests that the outer world is simply a reflection of our inner world. The way we perceive the world, the way we experience life, is shaped by our internal state. The ancient philosophers and mystics understood that the cosmos is a mirror, and whatever happens inside us is reflected in the external world. This law, however, is often misunderstood. People might assume that changing the outer world alone will change everything. But the true power lies in changing the inner world first. As the ancient sages said, when you change within, the world around you will change as well. This does not mean ignoring external circumstances, but instead recognizing that true transformation starts from within. For example, if we constantly hold negative beliefs like, "I don't deserve success," or "I will never be happy," we unconsciously attract situations that reflect those beliefs. But if we begin to shift those beliefs through meditation, positive affirmations, and conscious action, we begin to see the world through a different lens, attracting opportunities that align with our higher consciousness. This law isn't just about positive thinking, it's about aligning our inner beliefs with the highest version of ourselves. As we clear our inner blocks, we can see the world around us more clearly and act in ways that lead us toward our desired outcomes. So, how do these cosmic laws and spiritual principles translate into practical changes in our lives? How can we apply them to create lasting transformation? First, let's talk about the mirror of the soul law. If you are facing challenges in your life, whether in relationships, work, or health, ask yourself, what beliefs or emotions inside me are attracting this? Often, we are unaware of the limiting beliefs we hold deep inside. These beliefs can unconsciously shape our reality. The first step is to become aware of them. One way to do this is through daily meditation or journaling. Start by sitting quietly and allowing your thoughts to flow. What beliefs keep repeating? What emotions arise when you think about your struggles? By identifying these negative patterns, you can begin to shift them through positive affirmations and self-empowerment practices. Another practical way to apply the law of causality is through consistent, positive action. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or health, every positive choice you make creates ripples that will eventually return to you. Don't wait for external circumstances to change before acting. By consistently choosing integrity, love, and abundance, you are setting in motion a cycle that will come back to you, often in ways you least expect. And let us not forget the importance of rituals. The ancients knew that rituals could help align the inner self with higher cosmic laws. You don't need elaborate ceremonies, simple practices such as morning affirmations, gratitude rituals, or mindful breathing can profoundly shift your energy. These rituals help keep you grounded and in alignment with the universal flow. Through these simple practices, you begin to see that life is not just about reacting to external events, but consciously co-creating your reality. Today, we've explored the depths of ancient wisdom and cosmic laws, unraveling secrets that have shaped human history. These ancient truths are not relics of the past, but living principles that continue to shape our lives today. As we embrace these laws, we find that they offer us more than just spiritual understanding, they provide us with practical tools for transformation. So, what now? Are you ready to embrace these cosmic laws in your own life? Will you step into your true power and begin shaping your reality from within? If this video has sparked something within you, share it with others who may also be seeking answers. Or, leave a comment below and let us know how you plan to integrate these ancient principles into your life. Remember, the journey of discovery is not just about uncovering secrets, it's about living them every day. Let us walk this path together and awaken the wisdom that lies within us all. Until next time, may you journey through the wisdom of the cosmos with peace and clarity.